It's Monday, May 29th, 2023. I'm in this. It's Memorial Day weekend, 2023. So, um, yesterday we went, thanked the servicemen on the Intrepid, um, and met with whatever was relevant, that was there. Were sent, for Labyrinth, whichever. Um, then there was today, which is Monday. Today was the parade. We marched with Zion. Um, and again, the first three letters of Zion for me is Zio, at Io Mi Io. Um, Tio was there, but don't want to be confused. Um, so, um, I did notice a few things at whatever. Um, First of all, I saw like the beautiful display of, um, the men and women dressed all in white. I saw their leader, uh, very impressive, very beautiful. Um, all of them in a wonderful procession. Um, then I noticed, some other things, housekeeping issue, whatever. They have this Sliwa person that Linda rather likes. She listens to him on the radio. My parents, they're a little, I don't know, dizzy, I suppose, at the moment with all of this ongoings, and not really much to chat about between their generation and mine. Um, no fireside or like kitchen table chats between they and I. So anyhow, so um, what I have right now is more like an inner struggle. Um, so I'm watching Sliwa has this truck, and it says something about a homeless cat, like searching for a homeless cat. I don't know, shelter a homeless cat. I don't. I was like, no, that's an interesting message. I'm listening. And then directly after this truck message, in very clear message, they then have Frances Lewis march. I'm like, wow. And again, the Frances was before the Lewis. It was an interesting message after this homeless cat mention. And I'm like, right, okay. So they proceed, and message received. Um, and then NYPD Emerald Society had their marching band. Um, then it was supposed to, the procession was NYPD, and then the Republicans are going right after, 'cause again, they're at the backs of NYPD, but somehow God intervened. And it wasn't like just Holy Spirit on this one, and holy what? So, we were moved with Zion to directly, like, I guess the men in blue, they do say, like, we have God on our side. I would imagine that would be a good message to carry forward. Um, and so Zion was directly behind the Emerald City or Emerald Society marching band for this one, whatever. They gave me this red t shirt, with Zio, or for Zion, and a volunteer at the bottom. So I wore this. This was from the Intrepid yesterday as a token of whatever. And so uh, I was holding the banner and walking. It was a blue banner. And because I know details are important, at however the labyrinth was set forth. And um, then behind was, and again, it has a strawberry behind the Emerald Society. Seems really important, this strawberry feature. And then there is, after that, there was Tio, 1975, pulling Zion's dollhouse like model, with my son, 2012, on the parade route. So they were, um, apparently, this man Benjamin does it every year. I'm assuming that's on my behalf for my first set of clocks, but who am I to presume so much? Thought is put into these things. So here we are, but I know better. So um, that happened. And so we marched the in from Little Neck to Douglaston, in this procession that was very poignant. I saw how they positioned, um, the Francis before the Lewis and this missing cat, and then what followed after that. So, however that works out in calcaneus calculus, it was whatever. Um, then Anthony, they said also that there were dignitaries there. The only dignitary that I saw, or I mean, I did see a president there. He's the Benevolent Association president. So I thought that he was, and he's one that I can recognize by face. He's got a very, um, face that I know his name, and I know him by sight. So as we walked, I excused myself from where I was, and I went over and I shook his hand. Um, for New York City, it seemed really important at Benevolent Association. Um, so that's that. Then we left, and I got a text message. One of Anthony's school house, persons from his class was asking for, if he wanted to participate in a lemonade stand. So we went over, um, and I was very grateful for that opportunity. And so he was there, and he participated with his friends. Um, and they got, you know, their first whatever. Um, but it was nice. It was nice that they offered for him to participate with them, um, and for him to learn how to go up and speak to people, and so on and so forth. So it was nice that they made that offer, um, and we thanked them graciously, and then we came back home. So that ends and concludes Memorial Day 2023 for the two of us. I did invite my other three sons, to participate with us today. They declined. Well, actually, two I didn't hear from at all, and one said that he'd work. So um, it is whatever it is. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way universe, galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, Bowman 361.